Welcome, everybody, to a new edition of Down and Dirty with the Badger State Tractor Pullers with our new graphics. Nice job, Ryan. That's awesome. We'd like to thank our great sponsors at Slama Enterprises, Casper Egg, Farm Street Toys, Front Street Toys, Trip Downing, and Wet and Cap Transport. So thank you, everybody. Tonight, world famous Corey Steph Faymoville, located at an undisclosed parking lot in a pickup truck somewhere. Southern, eastern, northern Wisconsin.
We're south and east tonight. Just
Oh,
having
yeah.
a fun lag.
Oh,
Are you at coaching wrestling?
We are at wrestling practice for Tyler's club team. So he wrestles both at youth at Waupun, and then he also trains 3 days a week with another group with AWA with Askren. So that's where we're at tonight. And Amelia is at youth basketball tonight. So
Yep.
wow. Amelia Faymoville.
and apparently she's watching us sitting in the bleachers.
So proud to call you mom. Everyone is so proud of the things you've accomplished. Keep pushing yourself, Mom. Love you. Aw.
There you go. That's nice. Really nice paying attention.
Once in a while.
Yep. So,
Mom, anyway.
how old are your kids?
12 and 14. So
12 and 13.
Tyler's 12, Amelia 14. So she'll be a
They've
freshman
been
next year.
wrestling for quite a while.
Ty's since kindergarten. This is her
Third year.
third spring, second full season. She started like February 2 years ago. She got tired of sitting in the gym and watching him wrestle, and she saw this one young lady from Mosinee wrestle, who she's wrestled twice since then. And she said, I think I could beat her. I think I want to do this. Keep in mind, this is her 5th year of AAU basketball. So my heart was a little broke, and she plans to dual sport in high school in the winter. So we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Wow. That'll be a lot.
I coached youth basketball and football myself, and honest to God, I like that. I like that more than I did tractor pulling. I do. I shouldn't say that, but I did. I loved it.
It's the only time you get to yell at other people's kids.
Yep. I did too. I said, if you don't want your kid yelled at, don't put him on my team.
Yeah. We've both done quite a bit with the kids, I guess, since they were little. I did softball for a while with her and basketball for a while. This is my first year aside of youth wrestling. I don't coach her in anything else, which I am just fine with.
Yep. So the Paulson boys wrestle. Melvin and Tracy's boys wrestle.
Yeah, we ran into them Saturday.
You did?
Yes.
You see them?
Yeah. Last couple weekends we've been able to hang out with them for a little while. And this last weekend, Mike Gerlach's grandson as well was at the same tournament. We were all down in Oregon. So all of a sudden I got a note, I see you across the gym, and I'm like, where's Mike?
Yeah.
Sure enough, there was Trent and Baylor. So it was kind of cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Ah.
That's I was coaching a team in Jefferson one time, and Robbie Lemke was coaching the other team.
We run into
Esden.
Let me guess. Lemke's team won.
Nope.
Nope.
Maybe. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember. We had a pretty good
Jen
team.
Wittenkamp and Eric Wittenkamp a lot during basketball.
Okay.
Sweet.
When we come up to Appleton, we see them. So.
And that stuff you have to do. Tractor pulling's always going to be here.
Oh,
That stuff's not going to be here always.
No.
You know, I always say that to everybody.
No,
You know,
6 more years and they'll be out of sports.
Yep. Not everybody's going to the NBA or Division I.
Nope.
So back to tractor pulling a little bit, right? That's why we're here, huh?
Yeah.
It isn't. People want to hear what you do other than tractor pulling too, you know. So I guess we should just ask you that right now. Steph, do you have another job or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm the sales director for manure handling for Gia Farm Tech. So I'm in charge of US and Canada. Just the manure handling stuff now. I've done a few different roles with them been with them since I left Farmers Implement, which happened due to when Corey had his accident in 18. So just about 7 years been at GIA now.
Okay. Corey?
Well, I was a red mechanic for 10 years, and then I've been selling green equipment now the last 2 years. So switch brands, get a lot of flack. We kind of, our word at home is green makes the money and red's for the fun, We both sell green equipment at the end of the day, and we all have red equipment at home. So,
Right. Do they ever ask you why you're not switching to your green equipment at home?
anybody wants to sponsor a green pulling tractor, I mean, I'll put one together.
Red's what you got. Red's what you're going to have, right?
Yep.
There you go.
That's good. That's interesting. Yep. Okay. Getting the your awards this year, which you got a couple of them, right?
Yes. Yeah. The one was kind of wondered if the one wasn't going to happen. The other one really caught me by surprise.
Yep.
Which
one was the bigger
one we
surprise?
bought was the one I figured was coming.
Yeah.
That was well earned throughout the season. But the other one was a big surprise. I mean, to have the Sportsman Award, that was pretty awesome.
Yep, it was. It is. I've never gotten it, but people that get it, you always think back, heck yeah, they deserve that this year. And probably need it. You probably deserve it more than 1 year. It's just this year was your year, right? Yep.
Apparently we just didn't really think we were doing anything any different than we'd seen or been taught, as long as we've been around pulling, and must have put the leaf blower on the right guy's tractor.
I think the kids deserved it as much as we did at the end of the day. They're the ones that, they're gone in a flash as soon as somebody needs a hand somewhere, and they'll pull somebody up to scale. They're leaf blowing somebody's tractor off. They're always willing to help any way they can. So, I mean, and that's just the love of pulling. Somebody needs a hand, you just help them. We can be competitors on the track, but at the end of the day, it's trying to get everybody to the track and down the track that makes the sport go.
Yeah.
And it teaches them how to interact with people too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
They love it. It's probably the safest place they can be on a summer evening. You think of all the other chaos the kids can get into. It's they kind of watch out for each other. They have their own little posse. You mentioned the Paulson boys and Wesley Coots, and there's a group. They all run around together. So.
Yeah, it's cool. Family environment, and everybody knows whose kids
friends
they
for
are.
life.
Yeah,
family and friends for life. I would say, right?
Oh yeah.
Everybody's just got to take turns. Who's going to chew butt this weekend?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Send Greg over there. He'll get it done.
Right.
We use Papa Pat Hack for that. He's pretty good. He gets the boys back into shape pretty quick.
Oh yeah. Papa Pat. He's like E.F. Hutton. He speaks, everybody listens.
Yeah, they all stop and listen when he raises his voice. So.
Yeah. That don't happen very often, I'm sure.
The Hard Luck Award, which is the only award that's purchased with Badger State Tractor Pullers, and then the Wally Weezy Sportsmanship Award. Both those awards is pretty cool. I mean, like you said, the one that was a very big surprise, but it just shows how big a part you guys are at Badger State, and everybody notices. So it's great that you got that. And the final finale of About Time was in Monroe there, and I wish we had to replay this. But I was watching, it wasn't sounding right, and you see Steph look over, and he's like, "Wind it up," and she's like, "Wind it up." Okay, so she did, and then that was it.
You don't have to think about what you're fixing when it's in pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't fix it all. Yep.
No, before Highland, it had wrecked a crank. So we had swap blocks, swap cranks, put it all back together, get down to Highland. And the block we put in had a hairline crack in it. So we had been putting bearings in it every other hook from Highland to the end of the season. And it had new bearings in it before Viroqua. And our plan was hook Viroqua, get done early, check it over. If we had to run home, put bearings in to go before Monroe. Well, we didn't get over to Roquo till, I don't know, 12:30 that night. By the time we got to Monroe at 3 o'clock, I was like, it should make one more pass. It'll be fine. And yeah, but it's life. It's the nature of the beast we're dealing with. So
that's exactly the same thing that happened to Mesa or Avery and Monroe when he was driving, and I heard the tick in the line, and if I would have been 100 feet down the track, I'd have jumped on front of it, but it was too late.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
So it was, like I said at the meeting, it was junk when we hooked it that day. The only thing it really cost was the injection pump because it cracked the housing when the rod came out the side. Because out of all of them that could come out, it's got to be the one by the pump. So
right, yeah, because when that happens, it wrecks everything.
Yeah, the first time it did it a couple of years ago, it was number 2, and it was number 2 again this time. So the pump was in 3 pieces this time when I got done instead of just cracking the housing like last time.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Dennis didn't warranty it?
No, but he's all hot to get me the new style pump. So we'll see how that works out next year.
Yep. He's got a new style pump every year.
Yeah.
Yes. There's always something new.
Yep. Always something new and better.
But no, I can't say enough about the Fair Valley team. I mean, every time we got an issue or something, they're there right away to get us back up on the track. So they're a great group to deal with.
Yeah, we'd be lost without them being so close by.
Yeah. Yep. Well, who else does work for you? Your head work and where do you get your parts from? Or
I do all the wrenching myself. Hulls does a lot of our machining out of Waupun there. They machine the blocks and they do all our head work. GMS is where we've been pistons and rods and stuff through them. And then Troy and Robbie help out on that random stuff on a random Tuesday that we need. They always seem to have something that'll work for the short term until we can get some other stuff back in it. But I mean, we always laugh, we put it together, but it's not a one-man show by any means. There's a lot of people in the background that, Sunday night or Sunday afternoon text message, hey, any chance you got, a set of pistons laying around? And when we had clutch problems early on in the season, Cartwright's got us some pieces out of one of their old tractors so we could keep moving until we got new pieces back in. So, everybody offers every time. That's where the family aspect comes from because, I mean, we've had some tough luck all year and guys, every chance they could to help, offer parts and time to get us back on the track. So,
right. That's where, that's where that group text comes in, the guys in your class. If you ask, hey, anybody got this? And generally somebody will have one. Yeah, I got one. It's not in great shape, but you can try to use it if you need it.
Yeah.
I got a used one sitting on the shelf. I don't know if it's good, but I have it might be better than the broken one I have today. So,
yep. You didn't throw it away for a reason, so it's still somewhat good.
Yeah.
The Light Pro class is very grateful. We get to enjoy the summer with the Faymovilles.
Yep. That's fun.
Yeah.
Collins, they're good competitors too. They're right in there always too.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So
The Berkeley.
Yep. You're going you're not going to have it done for winter pulling this winter, which is very understandable with what happened, but hopefully you'll have her done for next spring, huh?
Oh yeah, it'll be ready for June. Maybe that late season indoor pull in Gordyville if everything goes according to plans, but we're also working on finishing the shop at home and there's always irons in the fire with the kids playing as many sports as they do. So time it just becomes one of them deals of and it's kind of one of them. When we get to it. And we'll get it put together. It's always going to be the week before anyway. It's always a deadline. So we can have all the plans we want, but it won't be ready until a couple days before.
6 days from now or 6 months from now, it's always going to be the night before.
Yep.
There's not
that never changes, but
yeah,
you do learn to take stuff off in the fall and send it away if you're going to have something fixed.
Yeah, we got everything apart and where it needs to be. It's just you gotta get it rounded up.
Yep. And hopefully they all get it done because I don't think these parts builders, they don't have a slow time anymore.
No. And everything
all the winter pulling.
Right. Between now having 2 inside and then our group does a lot out in Pennsylvania, all the East Coast Light Pro guys do. So we're all scrambling for the same stuff at the same time.
Did you ever think about going out to what's that one at Keystone Nationals? And there's a lot of light pros there, I think.
Yeah, there is. I actually was at that hook the very first year they had it back, and it was probably 2006 or 7 when I worked for New Holland Corporate, because it was close by, and I knew Corey Forrester, and that he was heavily involved with starting that. But we've talked a little bit about it. Obviously, the Smiths have invited us out, and we'll see. You never know. That usually ends up being the week of state qualifier for youth wrestling. Is usually why we don't go. So we'll see what happens. Once they get to high school, they're done with wrestling in February and not the end of March.
So are you going to have to give up your driving, your seat once in a while once the kids get old enough then?
There will probably just have to be a second vehicle at that point in time.
Yep.
It won't be a 540 though.
No.
It'll probably be a hot farm that if they want to go brush pulling with it, they can go brush pulling. If they want to go pull Badger, it'll be set up to go pull Badger State. But something, if they just want to go pull somewhere on a Friday night with their buddies, they can load it on the gooseneck and go.
Right. Well, that hot farm class in Badger State's pretty tough too. There's no jumping in there and then you're going to take the stuff home.
No. So we'll see. They've been after us, and now we're accumulating enough extra pieces that something probably could get assembled.
Yep.
So that will be it'll be about time and no time.
Yeah.
I think their name that they've settled on is was it Time Again, or they've got a name picked out for it already. They had a Google poll on what to pick. And they've shared it with the family because that's how we do things, I guess. And so I don't know. They've got a couple different ideas up their sleeves.
Well, see, that's a subject we have talked about to make a show out of. How you named your tractor and why. And everybody put it in. We read it off, and we've talked about trying to find a prize for the one that we thought was the best, or maybe vote on them somehow. Because there has to be a story behind each name, right?
Yep.
I think.
There is.
Yep.
Let's share.
So, what's your story?
We talked about this, I don't know, six years, I think, before we bought a tractor, that we were going to buy a tractor. Then I had my accident in 2018, and we bought it in 21.
So the name, the about is scripted because that's Amelia, the time's in block, and that's Tyler. That's where the AT, it's the kids' initials. But we were on our way to go get the tractor. We hadn't came up with a full time, like a real name for it. And Florida Georgia Lines, It's About Time came on the radio, and I said, that's it. AT, About Time. And he's like, oh my gosh. And so it just kind of stuck.
That is a good name. That's a good story. That's not what I would have guessed in About Time.
No.
It is. It's there's lots of other things that have kind of came into it now. It's about time we got a tractor. It's about time we get our stuff together and do this and not talk about it. But everything's based on time. It's everybody's financially restricted to some extent, but you could make more money. You can't make more time, and that's a lot of our world. We learned that through what we've dealt with in our personal lives, and kind of culminated it, I guess, on the tractor.
Right. But I think that's why I want to do a story about it, because it isn't just about the name. It's why you called it the name, how you came up with it. Is it something to do with your family or your history or, something like that? That's, I think that's why I'd like to do that. And have everybody, we'll figure out a prize or something. It might just be a night out drinking with John and I.
Well, that would be great.
Banquet 2.0.
Yeah, we won't get one entry if we do that.
Depends on where we're drinking.
Right.
One more and we're out of here. I mean it this time. I learned that from the
Yeah.
One more.
then we're out of
Well,
here.
Josh Dutton's good for that too.
Yeah, Dutton's good for that.
Yep.
He's got time for one more.
He does. He says that a lot.
He does.
Yeah, time for one more.
Yeah.
Yep. So that would be we have to get on that, John, and do that. That would be a good show.
You know, once in a while you come up with some good ones. I'll give you that.
Yep.
That's your one for the year. It's only the 5th day of the year, though. You better slow down.
Right. We have all kinds of stuff planned. But it's fun if we can get some time to go do our shop tours. You know, that would be fun to get doing that again. But it's just I'm building a house, so it takes every minute of my spare time.
Yep.
You know. So yeah.
Everybody
John can go do it. Yeah.
Yep. Well, he's busy too.
He's busy. State employee, they get more time off than they do have to work.
Here we go. You know, he'd be a good shit salesman with a mouthful of samples.
No.
Chicken, all kinds of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not prejudiced.
Right. See?
Yeah.
John, you've been working on your little rat rod at all?
What's that?
Did you get your little rat rod put back together yet?
No, we're working on that. That's what I've been doing there, Greggy. Yeah, I've been working on that and working on garden tractors in the shop. So that's what I've been cranking on pretty hard here lately.
Yeah, you're building one for Ruth's in Missouri too, or something, right?
We're
helping them with them.
They're helping them out with them. They got their grandson's garden tractor up here, so I just tore that all apart here New Year's Day. So now we actually talked to Doug today, so we'll figure out what directions we're going. So now we got a plan and forward.
Yeah. Perfect.
Until the left turn happens.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You gotta leave,
we're all right. We turn right all day. Right turn, right turn. Come right back around then.
Right turn, Clyde.
Yep.
Yep.
And
not many people are going to remember right turn, Clyde.
Yeah.
That's old.
Yep.
You resemble Philo Meadow a little bit.
Right? Yeah. Yep.
Shoot.
But I do have one guy that said this, the Hard Luck Award isn't the only one you can purchase as an award. You know, there's the Chef of the Year award thing.
There is.
Bill says that's one you can buy too. And I said, well, is it or not? You know, I don't know. People watching, we do a chef, you know, the favorite meal that is served to pullers at an event. You know, and he did prime rib and lobster. That's pretty hard to top that.
Yeah, we're lucky to have Chris for Dodge County. It makes my life and Al's life a whole lot easier.
I'll bet. So, you know, Dodge County, Waupun area, you guys, Waupun's in Dodge County too, right?
Yep.
Well, we live in Fox Lake, which is south of between. We're probably the closest puller to the Dodge County Fairgrounds. It's not quite 10 miles from our house. Us and
so you like that one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we really like that one.
It's nice to be close to home once in a while.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, none of them are too bad. You guys live, if you live there, you live in a pretty good. You're right on the interstate 151 or whatever. You can get anywhere, right? Yeah.
Monticello's is the farthest that for Badger State, but it's not even bad. It's all nice road. I mean, other than going through Madison, if you catch it at the wrong time of the day, but other than that, it's all nice driving. So.
Yep. And that we'll be having Monticello again, and you know, so
it's always a good time down there. They got a nice track and an awesome facility. So.
Hold on, we lost our light. This is what happens.
Hold
on, nothing's going on.
There's mood lighting there.
Yeah, right.
Corey, shut the light off again.
Try to get in as much trouble as possible.
In the parking lot.
Hey, Ashley's on now. Don't let her see what you're doing. She's 16. This is a PG show.
Yeah. Corey.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. All right.
Oh, he's hitting buttons. There's Ashley.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Nope. Good.
Hey,
Good.
girl.
We're just finishing up Steph and Corey's show here about their awards and stuff, and we're gonna work on you a little bit after this. You got a little better lighting there.
Yeah.
But,
She's not in the truck.
Yep. Well, you must have good Wi-Fi in your truck if it's working that well.
Park close enough to the building, you can steal it from the school.
Okay. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, John,
A
do you
lot
have
of
any more
paperwork
questions
done.
for these guys, or?
I think we're good. It's great seeing you guys. So can't wait to see you guys back up. See everybody at the spring meeting. The spring meeting, is only just a couple months away. Just so you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't. I'm going to try and set the date tomorrow when I go to. We have a board of directors meeting at Norris tomorrow night, and I'm going to try and see what they have available for days and make it work.
I was just going to ask if you'd picked a date yet or not.
Nope, it'll be. I'm not going to say anything because I don't know.
Well,
Whatever's available.
Yeah, Clinton's second indoor poll is that first weekend in March, if my memory serves me right. So.
Oh, okay. So if that, check for sure and text me or let me know.
Yeah.
For sure, and I won't schedule it on top of that.
Yeah.
I
mean, it is what it is. I don't know how many people are going to go to that one or not. Maybe Ryan probably knows.
Yeah, it's the first weekend in March. Is Gordyville.
Okay, so we won't do it on top of that then. Try to shoot. I would guess the second weekend then. Because a lot of people get seems like at the second half of March, a lot of people go on their spring break vacations with their kids if they have them.
Yeah.
If they do vacations,
High
So I
school
try to
state
do it early in March.
is the week before, but I think that weekend after, because we have one weekend in between.
It doesn't matter.
Then
Set the weekend.
And you need a weekend break in between Louisville and the meeting.
yeah, you need to reset your liver.
Right. John's liver's gone already. Look at him. He already knows he doesn't have one. Yep.
One more.
One
more.
for one more.
Yeah, time for one more. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see you guys in Louisville.
I'm sure we will, if not sooner. So thanks for coming on, guys, and
Thank you.
good luck with this winter pulling it. I will see you in Louisville. I'm sure of that. So we'll have fun then. All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Yep, see ya. Ashley, glad to have you on here. A couple award winners here. A couple of things you won at the banquet.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Which one was the bigger surprise?
Probably the rookie of the year.
Yeah, well, that's pretty neat. You had some pretty stiff competition there with other kids too, but you stepped on the tractor and came out of the gate pretty strong, I think, right, John?
She come out strong, did a good job. Yes, she did. And Ashley pulls in the 466 Hot Farm. And what's the name of your tractor?
The name of mine is Still Broke.
Still broke.
It didn't look broke this year. Looked like it ran pretty good.
Well, times, but Dad was fast on the mend, so I'm lucky for that.
Yep.
Yep. Of course, Ashley's dad has the well spent 4-1. So then the tractor she has is actually the sister chassis to her dad's. They were both built at the same time, and they both had the sheet metal put on at the same time. Yeah. So a little bit of history of those two pulling chassis. So, So well spent means that he spent too much and is still broke. I'm assuming that's how it got its name.
Actually, so we have a good friend, Steve Mead, who we originally bought the 1066 chassis from that my dad pulled in the season of 24. He pulled with his dad and his brother, and unfortunately they both passed away pretty close together. So he decided that he was gonna give it to us, and so we kept the name for him, just a different chassis, and now he comes along and we get to carry it on.
Well, that's awesome. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
See, were you listening when we talked about how people name their tractors and why? Them are the stories I want to hear, and I want people to somehow we're gonna have to get this out and we'll figure out a prize. might only be a 6-pack of beer. I don't know. Our budget's pretty thin.
So
she can't hear it.
Yep.
With one missing out of it.
Yeah, maybe 2. John gets thirsty too. I'd share one with him.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. No, but that's that's people. I always want to hear why you named your tractor that and how you came up with it. I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well spent. So.
And the second one is you got the scholarship award.
Yes, I did.
Right. I'm on the scholarship committee, and it is the toughest thing, I think, to read through. I like this one. I like this one. I like this one. I want to give everybody some damn money, but you can't.
Oh.
You know? And honestly, it comes down to detail and how you answer the question correctly. You know, and you answered them all very well, and you want to tell everybody what you're going to go to school for and what your plans are?
So I'm actually going to go to UW-Platteville next semester. So here starting like the end of January, I'm going to go while I'm still a senior in high school. So I'll get a semester knocked out, and then I will go for a double major in agribusiness and animal science. So I'll get a bachelor's in there, and then hopefully someday return back here to the family farm and maybe take over ownership, but I guess we'll see what happens.
Yep. You're probably going to decide that's a lot easier life out there than doing farming. Yep. Right. So, but the goal is to keep everybody on the farm, you know, and in a family farm, right? Your dad's farm was your grandpa's farm, and on down the line, how many generations, you know, but right.
Yeah, my great-grandpa started here in 1955, so we've just been keep carrying it on, and I would love to keep it.
Right. That's good to hear. That's good to hear that people, you know, I always enjoy when young people say they want to keep farming and doing the family business, you know, and I'm always leery. I mean, it's such hard work and it's rewarding, but it's not enriching.
Yep.
If you know what I mean. Right.
Yep. The only life and don't want to leave, so we'll just keep working.
I might have used the wrong words there, but people know what I mean, right? Yep. So you plan on pulling all next year too, keeping it running?
I hope so. We'll see how the summer goes, and keeping 2 of them running is obviously difficult with just my dad working on them, but we'll keep running as long as we can, and we'll see what happens.
Well, tell Uncle Brian not to let our tractors break down so much, and then he'd be over there helping too.
No kidding.
Yep, he's up. His wife asked him one time if he was just moving up here, and I said, no. This year we did pretty good. A couple years ago, he was up here every day, it seemed like, but that's farming too again.
Farming.
Yep. And tell us about your brothers. You've got some younger brothers, right?
I have a younger brother and a younger sister. Bradley is 14 and Cora is 9.
All right. Does Bradley tell you what to do?
He is very supportive, but I think he's ready to get in the seat himself. It's definitely tough on him to watch me get to pull him throughout the summer, and he's just on the sideline. So
I'll bet.
Couple of years, then he can drive the hot farm, and you can jump into the 4-1.
We'll see.
Right. Oh yeah.
Move over, Dad. It's time to share.
Time to get out of the way.
Yep.
So that's cool. Interesting. Yep. You brothers and you guys all helping in the shop, I assume, wrenching. I've seen videos or pictures on Facebook. Your mom posts and stuff. Everybody in there working.
Yep, it's a family affair. We're always all together, and pulling weekend we're together. It's definitely a family deal. So
does Dad have to crack the whip to get you guys all out there, or is it something you want to do? You want to get at it?
We all want to do. We want to be there. That's
important. That's important.
And we've
you know
been pulling every summer since I was born. So the other gone a summer without it. So it's in our blood, that's for sure.
in your blood. And there's days you probably would rather be doing something else than working on the tractor, but you got to do that too, right? Or you have to do it at night after farming.
Yes, that's usually when it all happens, is when it's dark outside and chores are done. But what do you do?
Yep. Hopefully not break anything and just do the maintenance would be nice, right?
Yeah, but you know how it goes. You know how pulling.
Yep. Well, I think your dad said he was putting a new block together every 4 or 5 passes in his a couple of years ago or last year or something, maybe.
Yeah, we've had bad luck years, but hopefully this season will be different, but we'll see.
Well, he did buy a different aftermarket block last summer. Seemed like it worked pretty good for him.
Yeah, we just way heavy. So we got some things to figure out with that, but he'll do his thing and I'll ride along. He knows what he's doing.
He does know what he's doing. Just don't grind too much out of the rear end and make it unsafe. That's what I always worry about, because that's the only place you can really take it out, right?
But he's got a plan, so we'll see how it all ends up, and we'll see it in Louisville, hopefully.
Yep. I hope he does well. He always does well down there. So he got in this year, right?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. I didn't want to say yes. I couldn't remember off the top
Friday
of my
night.
head. What's that?
They pull Friday night.
Friday night. Who else in Limited Pro got in there?
Nick Gallitz,
Myers.
and one more red one, right?
Time
that.
for one more.
Oh shoot, he's new this year, right?
It wasn't Josh Dutton, was it?
Oh.
No.
Dutton.
Right. All right.
Let's have the facts and figures.
Yep. Ryan's our fact checker.
Fact checker.
Yep.
He's usually
he's a Republican fact checker, not a Democrat fact checker.
Oh, here we go. That's politics.
We want the right facts.
We want nothing but the facts.
Right.
No
just
sugar,
the right correct facts. Yep.
Correct facts. Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Nothing.
So no, that's fun to hear. And you're graduating a semester early, you said, to go to Platteville this?
I'm not graduating early. I'll still be in high school. So I'll be taking high school, but then I'll be at UWP in person for most of the day.
All right. How long? You guys don't live very far from Platteville. Will you be staying at the dorms or?
I will stay in the dorms my freshman year, so next year. We live about 20 minutes, not too far at all.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I have a brother that wrestled for Platteville, and Avery went to Platteville for one semester. Decided college was not for him. So that's good, though. I said you should have to try it.
Oh,
yep.
Did you play sports, Ashley?
I played softball my freshman and sophomore year, and volleyball just my freshman year, but I suffered a pretty bad shoulder injury, so we decided to stay away from sports, and now we're just farming full time, but I love it.
Right. Farming. Yep. Farm kids do like farming. I think you get the fulfillment. You help with the cattle a lot too, or?
Yeah, I'm more with the cattle than really anything else. I mean, Dad does this thing in the shop here, but I do a lot of the field work. I'm out in the field all the time during the summer, so kind of do a little bit of everything, but my favorite is definitely the cattle aspect of everything.
What do you have for cattle?
We run about 150 head of beef cows, and then we finish out their calves, and we buy in about 400 to 500 feeders, and we finish them out too.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a good business to be in today.
It's definitely busy, definitely risky, but we love it.
Yep. And you do a lot of the herd health type stuff with them, or do you just?
Yep. Mom does all of it. So, well, Dad obviously helps too, because it's just us 5 doing it all. So, yep. But mom's majority with the cattle, and takes up a lot of time, that's for sure. But
okay. Calving season, spring or fall or both?
Spring.
That keeps you busy too then.
Yes, that is a busy few weeks there when we've got 8 to 10 a day. It's pretty busy.
I want a video of Tony chasing one through the yard, trying to put a tag in it. You guys tag them when they hit the ground, right?
Yeah, we catch them right before they get too raunchy. But I'll make sure to get you one if I catch him.
Yep, I want to see how quick he is.
Be from well spent to well shit.
Yeah. Because we've had beef cattle too when I was younger, and I know what it's like. One hits the ground and you didn't. I'll get him in a little bit. In a little bit, you're not catching them.
Yep, you're fighting to get them, but
Yep.
It's entertaining, I guess.
It would be, and then when it's muddy out, that doesn't help either. Nope. No, but it's neat to see that. I like all that, and people want to hear what you do, to help keep the tractor on the track. What you're doing.
Yeah.
Have you always just worked on the farm? You never had a job anywhere else?
Majority on the farm. There are a few last summer and all of last year. I milked cows for a dairy in Platteville for a good friend. I did that through a youth apprenticeship program through school. So I got like 900 hours doing that. And then I switched over to the farm here this year. So.
Okay. You get off school early to come home and do chores, work release or whatever?
This year I get off at 2 just because I had to pile up all my high school credits yet before I go to UW Platteville next semester. So, but next semester, as soon as I'm done at UW Platteville, I'll be able to come right home. So.
Okay. That's what, 20 minutes away? Maybe. Because you guys live between Belmont and Darlington, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. I've never been to the farm, but I kind of guessing where it's at.
Yeah, we're pretty middle, so.
Okay.
Beautiful area.
Well, you got any questions? If people got to ask Ashley a question here, let's hear them. Let us know. And how many people watch her? She did a great job. What was your best placing this year? Did you get a first?
I got a first there in Platteville. I pulled. But actually, I think every Badger State hook, I ended up 6th place. Every single Badger State hook.
6th place? That's a pretty good average, though.
It is a good average.
With
that class, I would say. I would take it.
Tough. Yeah. So, yeah.
If you're in the top 6 all the time, you're doing a good job. Because everybody mixes it up. You never see the same person first place all the time. Everybody's fighting over it. So meanwhile they're fighting, you're right there in the show. So
well,
next.
Mike Meyer a couple years ago won points and never placed first.
Nope. Never won the pole all year.
That's pretty good.
Second, third, fourth, second, third, second. Consistent. So that's good. That's awesome. More seat.
Who does your guys' tires cutting for you, Ashley, and stuff like that? Who, your dad does all the engine work and all that chassis work, probably all himself, but like cutting the tires and stuff like that, your turbo and fuel system. Who do you give credit for that?
So we're all Hartz Diesel, and then K3 tire for all of our tires.
Okay, that's pretty good.
There you go.
I don't have one yet. I have to get after Fair Valley Performance to get me a can holder.
I bet I have about 10 of them in my drawer.
Mason says we have one.
Yeah, he got about 10. Every time he goes over there, he's a little up though. He just takes 2 and throws them in his pocket every time.
No, I know. Dennis hands them out. They're all out too. Yeah, but it's neat. Harts do a great job in that class, and they do a great job in all the classes they're in. Because you guys are Harts on the big tractor too, right? Yep, that's neat. I've had stuff from them, but I just do with Rob. He's got the stuff. He's an hour away. I can't drive everywhere.
Yep, it works for you.
Fair Valley Performance on the counter. Yep. Do you have to drive So do you ever have to drive down to Missouri to get the parts? Did your dad ever make you do that?
Fortunately, I've never been down there, believe it or not, but hopefully this winter yet we'll take the hot farm down, but we'll see.
You gonna take it down, put it on their dyno, or?
Yep.
Yep. Well, they'll pound it down and find. Are they coming out with any new parts you know of, or?
Not that I know of, but I mean, this one we literally still broke was built the morning of, Milledgeville. So we got it together about 45 minutes before we pulled out of the driveway. We started it up for the first time. I rolled it out of the shop and started it up, drove a lap around the driveway, loaded it up, and that was the only time I had driven a pull-in tractor ever. So
Really?
Yep.
Did you get to drive it on the trailer? You loaded it up too?
Dad loaded it up actually. So
All right.
I literally made one lap around the driveway, practiced backing up once, and we loaded it up and sent her on her way. So.
But you've driven farm tractor before and all that, right?
Yep.
It's not quite the same, but.
Same.
Yep. So what was your favorite place to pull this year? What was your favorite event?
Let's see. Probably Milledgeville. Just everybody that, taking your helmet off at the end and everybody talking to you, coming to talk at the trailer. It was just, I like that facility, and I don't know, just that place will hold a special place in my heart now because it was the first time and first adrenaline rush. So that's definitely.
Okay. Next question is, John, do you want to ask that question we usually ask, or?
Sure. Me too. If you had the opportunity to drive Greg's tractor, I mean anybody's tractor, whose would it be? What class would it be, and where would it be?
Definitely a pro stock. I don't even know whose, but probably Monticello. I really, really, really like Monticello. So, yeah, I don't even know who's pro stock though. Any of them.
Any of them? They all run the same. Just some run a little bit better than others.
Run a little bit better than others. Yeah.
Well, it's not quite the same.
Yeah, it's same as the hot farm class, same as the other classes. Yeah. Yep.
It's and then what was our third question we usually ask? I forget.
Holy smokes.
Yep. We took a week off, so we're just way out of our game. We didn't do a show last Monday night because of the holidays.
Yeah.
So we're out of our game here a little bit, but in Louisville, you'd like to pull in Louisville sometime, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would love. That is a big goal, but
it is something, it's rolling down that tunnel when they pull you in there with all them people. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
I've let the boys ride the tractor in whenever they want to, but usually it's 20 below and they don't want to sit on it outside for 20 minutes waiting to get in there.
I think I've been down there 3 times now, and it's a whole new feeling every time. Last year was crazy. Even just sitting in Broadbent and everybody walking around talking to you, all the fans, it's a crazy, crazy feeling.
Right. And you get a lot of people that know you, follow you, maybe come up and talk to you or whatever and see you. It's only your first year pulling though, right? So you've got a pretty good following already, right?
More than
I'm sure you do, because I see it on Facebook, so I do. I pay attention to stuff. People don't think I do, but I do.
Oh, goodness.
You got 10,000 more than you, Greg.
I'm sure.
Yep.
I've got more people blocking me than she's got following her.
Wait a minute. I'm one of them.
And I've got a lot of people blocking me.
Yeah.
Thousands. I don't want to see anything that guy's got to say.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all.
Yep, especially when I start talking politics. We're not doing that.
Yes. Yep. Especially when he starts talking politics. Yeah.
Nope.
But
Louisville's
awesome.
She's got to stand in the winner's circle more than you, Greg.
What's that?
She's got to stand in the winner's circle more than you down there.
Okay, I've got new hearing aids. Can you see?
We can tell. We can tell.
I just turned them up again. I'm sure he did. I want to know when I'm getting picked on. Hard to give you a zinger back if I don't hear it.
She's been in the
No,
winner's
we
circle.
just want to stay one more ahead.
Oh, she has. Yeah. No doubt.
There's always next season, right? You got something to look forward for.
That's right. I got to prove Ryan wrong.
You go.
I'm going down there with a goal now, Ryan, to get to the winner's circle.
Yeah.
Never before have I
hope
tried
so.
to do that.
Yeah.
You're gonna drive like you mean this year.
Yep. Well, meat business down there.
Send it and send it.
T8
Yep.
Tomcat Blue Smoothie Express, we'll call it.
Yep. Yep. So, all right. So next year, the question we were missing is, did you notice a difference in the sleds? Which sled is your favorite to pull?
I mean, let's see. I only pulled 6 times this season, so probably had more of the same. Probably. You know what? I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you.
You didn't see it. Maybe I'm sure Josh is probably the one you pulled the most, I would guess.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Public enemy.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you liked them all, right?
Yes.
Yep. There you go.
They all
There you go. That's a good answer.
all that matters.
But you must like pulling in Darlington too. Did you get to pull there, or was
I
you
did.
get out after?
It got canceled this year because of the rain. So
You would have had to pull a boat.
What's that?
You would have had to pull a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Boat racing. Yeah.
That's
Boat race.
excited for next season because it's only about 5 minutes down the road. So that'll be a fun one.
Yep. That's fun to pull at that's kind of your hometown pull.
Oh yeah.
Right? Is your guys' address Belmont or Darlington?
We're Darlington address school or Belmont. Yep.
Okay. Nope, but it's always fun to pull in your hometown and have all your friends there. Then you're really nervous, right? You invite everybody there to pull, and you don't want to lay an egg.
Yeah, no kidding. But you just gotta have fun, and whatever happens, happens.
Yep, your hometown pull is the hardest one to win.
Yes, it is.
It is. Yep. Right, John?
Yeah. You can drive the furthest away and win no problem. Not a problem. You get close to home.
Yep.
You do it once, and then that'll be about it.
Yep.
But
don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Cards got to roll your direction somehow. Yeah.
That's right. Well, Ashley, do you want to say anything else to anybody, or words of encouragement for the scholarship thing next year, or advice for it?
Yeah.
To anybody watching?
Definitely just answer the questions. Like, stay focused on one question, like you said. Like, don't trail off. Focus on the one question, and yeah, just pour your heart into it. Especially like mine. Obviously, Badger State means the world to me, like second family. So it was pretty easy to put a lot of passion into it. But definitely just answer the questions, put your time and effort into it, and yeah.
And I think you're 100% right. Put your passion in there, because your passion showed in your answers.
Yep.
Yeah.
It did. It really did. And that, it's all Badger State people judging it.
Yeah.
So it goes right to, they understand it.
Yeah.
So be passionate about what you do, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. 100%. Yep. So, and the Rookie of Your Award. What's advice for that?
Just
don't place lower than 6.
Yep. Don't place lower than 6.
Come out and I don't know. That one was
Just come out and look like you're having fun.
yes, have fun, be humble, be friends with everybody. Have fun.
Yep. You don't always have to be real humble, but once in a while, right?
I guess.
Greg, that's something you need to learn a little bit.
Well, I know she beat Lance Little in the race for Rookie of the Year.
Well spent for you.
That's a big accomplishment.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very, very thankful, very grateful for everybody who voted. That's a once in a lifetime thing, and very, very proud, and take a lot of pride in the poster hanging in my bedroom. So thanks everybody who voted.
Well,
if you do,
thank you for coming on.
There so many times would you have sat closer?
I don't know. I don't like to be front and center, but that's what it felt like the entire night. So yeah. maybe I would have. But
Yep, 3 times. That was awesome. So
crazy.
Yeah. She also won from the Pro Pulling League too. So
the
scholarship Pro Pulling League. So that is awesome.
Yep.
So,
I forgot about that one. That's right.
She's up now.
Yeah. Pretty soon you'll get paid to go to school. That's the goal, right?
Let's hope. That is the overall goal.
Hey, I would apply. I'd encourage everybody to apply for every scholarship that's out there if you're going to go to school, right?
Yep, exactly. Take your best effort at every single scholarship you are eligible for, because it does not hurt.
Nope.
Time consuming, but it's so worth it in the end.
Yep. It is. It is for sure. See, I didn't do that. I had to go in the military. Uncle Sam paid for mine. Yep. So
sorry for him. Get out.
I don't think he got his money's worth.
Actually, you learn if you can't pick on yourself, there's no sense picking at anybody. And
exactly.
That's right. That's
he
right.
He takes it and dishes it out both, but that's good. You got to do that.
I love it.
Oh, I've got to say that your dad and I had zingers one day in Freeport with each other. I won once there, and he was walking down the track, and he said, "Greg, I'm just remembering this now. Greg, your helmet probably won't fit now." And I said, "It probably won't. Can I borrow yours?"
Oh.
I think I've heard that before. I think I've told a time or two. Oh,
yep. It's all fun though. It's fun to give each other hard times. It is. And that's what makes it fun, right? If we all have to be serious and hate each other because he's competing against you, I don't want to be there.
Yeah, that's it's definitely the friendships and the family you make along the way.
It is. And that's always a question. Like, if you're bringing more money into the sport, is it still going to remain what it is?
Exactly. Yep.
That's one of the questions people are having right now. I think more money in the sport's going to help to a point.
Yep.
But is it going to make it harder to be friends with that person when he beats you or whatever happens, right?
Yeah.
She beats you.
Yep. And yep. Yep. So I think that's our time is up. I want to thank you for coming on, Ashley. It's been a great interview. You did a great job.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you for coming on, and I'm hoping to see you all. Maybe I'll see you in Louisville or somewhere around.
Yep. Hopefully we'll see everybody in Louisville.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks
for coming on, guys.
Congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
Enjoy your senior year, and I know you're double stacking everything, but spend some time for yourself too. Don't be in the books all.
Oh yeah, I will.
Keep wrenching on that tractor.
Okay.
Yes, wrenching.
Sounds good, guys.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody for
night.
watching again tonight. Thanks Ashley for coming on, and Corey and Steph Faymoville for coming on tonight. We'd like to thank Slama Enterprises, Casper Egg, Front Street Toys, Trip Downing, and Wetton Camp Transport for sponsoring Down and Dirty with the Badger State Tractor Pullers. Thanks to Ryan for all he does. Just did brand new graphics for us, updated them. pretty awesome, Ryan. And thanks everybody for watching. Have a good night.